Who understands Hindi? Everybody understands Hindi or not, or Gujarati or... Just now you heard. We should chant holy names. What should we do? Chant holy names. Look how to chant. This also you should listen. One a snake charmer is called sapera in Hindi. Snake charmer. One who is making the snake dance, who's taking care of the snake, showing plays and games with snake. Does it come in your place? You see one person comes with a snake and snake dances, they play an instrument. Snake, they go to every house to collect some donations. They also catch the snake. Called sapera, snake charmer. Through his mantra, he catches the snake and controls the snake. Through the mantra, to catch the snake, there is a mantra. There is an art also. To catch the snake, there is an art. But if someone does not know any mantra and try to catch a snake, what will the snake do to that person? They will bite that person. So this regard, mantra, siddhi is coming. This thing is, every person, they attain mantra siddhi and then they do this thing. For example, have you heard bhoot, like ghost? Have you heard about a ghost? How is a ghost? How does it look? Have you seen? A few days ago, I had to go Karna Dundukari Katha, I expressed there. People, those who do sinful activities and die, after dying they become ghost. So even a ghost, there are mantras to control ghost also. So if without mantra siddhi, the mantra will not give the fruits. Mantra siddhi needs to be there. So how to chant the Naam? How to chant holy name with firm faith? And while chanting holy name slowly and slowly, the siddhi will come. But in scriptures it is coming because you should receive the name from Guru. The mantras are written everywhere in the 5 rupee books you can buy in the market. All the mantras are there in the book. But look, it will not work out. That's why it is said, it is recommended, those who have mantra siddhi, from them you should receive mantra and then you chant, then Naam siddhi will come. This regard in scriptures it is coming. So you should take Harinam from Santa Mahatma Sadhu. When you chant mantras after receiving from him, then maybe if you are chanting mantras without taking from a saint, then you can attain liberation. But the actual fruit of mantra is to attain the Krishna Prema. To attain Krishna Prema, you have to go to Guru who has mantra siddhi. And when you take mantra from him, then you should chant the mantras. Understand my point? Like I told, they catch the snake, they know the mantras of snakes that work on the snakes, and they have mantra siddhi also. For so much time they have worked on that. They have mantra siddhi. If you just chant mantras without mantra siddhi, then it will not give the fruits. In this material world, to play an harmonium, what do you need to do? What will you do to play an harmonium? You have to go to a teacher of harmonium, the person who knows how to play an harmonium. Those who don't know how to play an harmonium and they are just playing with the keyboard here and there. If you learn from them, if you go to learn harmonium from them, then everything will be useless. What is the meaning? We need a guru, a proper teacher who can guide us. Like we go in school and college. We go to school and college. We go to teacher. If we can get everything from the books, then what's the need to go to school? Because if you don't go to school, the school teacher will not give you certificate. You can get knowledge, but knowledge won't be useful in any company. Or if you want to do government job, what would you need to show? You will need to show them your certificate. If you say, no, I know this, I have more knowledge than MA, PhD, I have knowledge, but it will be not, they will not believe you. What you will need to show? The certificate. There, it is written in the requirements that you need the certificate. And you need the certificate from a famous school. If you receive certificate from here and there, then it will not work out. Today's people, they create duplicate, fake certificates also. Do you know about them? They have not studied anything. They just paid 10,000 rupees, 10 lakh rupees, and they make one nice certificate. And then they join the job on office. But after some time, when the truth will come out after some time, then they receive fine and they get imprisonment. So duplicate certificates will also not work. Because in the newspaper, many news are coming like this. In television also it's coming. You see many people, they don't have any certificate. They've created duplicate certificates and they are doing government job or normal job. But when the truth comes out, then they get imprisonment and they get a fine. So what I'm trying to say here is, in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual life also this applies. You need mantras. You have to take mantras from Guru. Guru who has attained siddhi himself.
Hare Krishna,
this mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everywhere this mantra is written. The siddhi will not come from that. So that's why scriptures are recommending Tasmat Gurum Prapadde. You have to go to Guru, and from Guru you have to take mantra, and then you will do bhajan. If you are not accepting a Guru, then it will not work out. That's why Tulsidas in Ramcharitmanas is saying,
Binu Guru Bhavanidhi Taruna Koi Virinchi Sankara Sama Hoi.
Virinchi meaning Brahma. Brahma and like Shiva, if someone is more as knowledgeable as Brahma and Shiva, but until and unless they don't take shelter of Guru, they don't take mantra from Guru, then they can never get out of this ocean of material existence. That's why to be delivered from this ocean of material existence, to be free from this, what do you need? You have to make a Guru. You have to accept shelter, guidance of Guru. Lord Krishna, he also took Diksha mantra. Who is God? The Supreme Personality of God, just to teach to everybody. Krishna took Diksha from whom? Do you know? Tell me. Bhaguri Rishi. Bhaguri Rishi. Ramacandra, he is God or not? He also took initiation. From whom? Diksha mantra he took from whom? Vashishta Rishi. He took from Vashishta Rishi.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
got himself. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. He took initiation from Ishwara Puripad. Diksha mantra. People say, no need Guru. What's the need? We can chant mantra ourselves. Like from market we'll buy a book.
किताब आपको मिलेगा बाजार
You
में।
will find a
सारे
book.
देव देविक से लेकर के
And from all demigoddess mantras, all the mantras are there in that
है
small
कि
book.
नहीं है?
You can find this book anywhere.
10 रुपया
Just
आप
pay
खर्च
10
कीजिए
rupees.
बस। कितने
Only
पैसा?
spend 10 rupees.
10 रुपया। और बाजार में जाइए,
You can go to the
मंत्र
market
किताब है,
and
सारे
there's a
मंत्र
mantra
हैं।
book. All mantras are there in the
जितने
book.
देव देवी के
All the
पूजा
demigoddesses
वो सब
practice
लिखा हुआ
is there. Everything is written there.
है। तो मंत्र पढ़ने से नहीं होता है।
So it will not work out just by reading the mantras. That's why scriptures, Tulsidas ji is saying,
बिनु गुरु भव निधि
without
करे
Guru,
ना
no one can be
कोई,
delivered from the ocean of material existence,
विंची शंकर
even if someone is
कोई।
as knowledgeable as Brahma and Shiva.
है। जब तक सदगुरु आश्रय
If
नहीं
you don't
करे
take shelter of Guru,
और ब्रह्मा शिव के
and
भांति
you are as knowledgeable as Brahma and
ज्ञानी भी बन जाए,
Shiva,
शास्त्र ज्ञान भी कर ले, फल नहीं होगा।
fruits will not come.
है। इसलिए गुरुकरण की जरूरत है।
That's why we have to make a
गुरु भी
Guru.
सदगुरु होने चाहिए।
Guru should
जिन्हें
also be
भजन
Sadguru.
साधन करके अपने-
Those who have done bhajana and
अपना
sadhan
सिद्धि प्राप्त
and they have attained siddhi.
है। इसलिए शास्त्र
That's why in
में कहा
scriptures
जाता
it
है,
is coming,
गुरुकरण।
we should make Guru.
तो माला तो सब जगह मिल जाएगी।
Otherwise you can buy beads and bead bags
बाजार
everywhere.
में
You can buy in the market.
माला मिलता है
In the
कि नहीं
market there
मिलता?
are bead bags and
हैं?
beads or not.
नीम माला का है,
The name
तुलसी
mala,
माला
tulsi
का है।
mala, any mala
बेचने
you
वाले
can
तो
find.
बेचते रहते
Shopkeepers are selling everything.
बेचते हैं कि नहीं? तुलसी
They are
माला
selling or not? Tulsi
है,
mala,
400 रुपया, 500
400
रुपये
rupees,
का
500
तुलसी माला,
rupees,
1000 रुपये का
1000
बड़े-बड़े
rupees
मोटा
tulsi
जो
mala,
है,
big fat tulsi beads are there.
5000 रुपया।
Thick tulsi beads, 5000
तुलसी का
rupees.
एक बड़ा जो माला
There's a
है, वो
huge
कितने
tulsi
पैसा?
mala that cost is 5000 rupees. In Vrindavan I was recently, I saw in a shop.
बोले, कितना बड़ा
It was a
माला?
huge mala and it had a big thick beads, 108 thick beads, and it had was 5000 rupees. How much? 5000 rupees.
हैं? बड़े-बड़े
Very thick
मोटे-मोटे
beads.
माला लेकर के आप जप करो,
And you can chant with that.
आपके हो जाएगा।
Will it work out?
हैं? नहीं।
No.
इसलिए गुरु से
So it is important to take from Guru. You have to take Diksha mantra from
और
Guru
नाम जप करना
and chant holy names.
है। क्यों गुरु जो
Why?
देते हैं ना उसे
Because whatever
transcendental
Guru gives, it
vibration
has
आता है।
transcendental vibration and power in it,
sabda-brahma।
which is called transcendental sound.
वो शब्द-ब्रह्म
That transcendental
आपके
vibration,
कान
it
में
enters the
जाएगा,
ear,
और कान से आकर
and
के
through the
हृदय
ears
में
it will
आकर
enter
के
your heart,
सारे
and it will clean everything.
इसलिए श्रीमद्
That's why in
भागवत
Srimad
में
Bhagavad,
सुखदेव
Sukadeva Goswami
गोस्वामी
Pad
वर्णन करते हैं।
is explaining
सुन्नतां सकथा कृष्ण पुण्य श्रावण कीर्तन दंत तो जभद्राणी विधुनुति सोधि सतां नष्ट प्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतो सेवया। है? गुरु से दीक्षा मंत्र श्रवण करना चाहिए। क्या
you should
करना
take
चाहिए?
Diksha mantra from Guru. You should listen when he
मंत्र
speaks.
श्रवण करना। और ये मंत्र
Listen the
सच्चा
mantra.
भगवत स्वरूप ही है।
And this
गुरु जो
mantra
मंत्र
is
देता है
Sakshat
वो
Bhagavad
मंत्र आपके
Sarup.
कान के अंदर में जाएगा।
When the mantra Guru speaks, it will enter through the ears, and then through the ears it will enter the heart.
स्वयं यही मंत्र ही
And this
सच्चा
mantra
भगवत स्वरूप है।
is a manifestation of God itself.
और वो मंत्र भगवान क्या करते हैं?
And God,
आपके हृदय
He
में
cleans
सारे
all the dirt,
अनर्थ के
all the anarthas
आप दूर कर दें।
in your heart. Cleans.
क्या क्यों?
Why?
कहते हैं, जैसे एक
For example,
मित्र
one
दूसरे
friend
मित्र के घर
goes
में
to another friend's house.
आए, वो क्या करे?
What will they do?
हैं? यदि आपके चेयर
If your chair is dirty,
वो मित्र आपके नहीं
that
करेंगे।
friend will not ask you
ये चेयर को आप
that
साफ
can you
करो।
please clean the chair.
वो मित्र क्या करे?
What will the friend
स्वयं
do?
ही
Himself,
कपड़ा दे करके साफ
he
करके
will use the cloth and
बैठ
clean the
जाए।
chair and he will sit himself.
हैं? ठीक उसी
In the same
प्रकार
way,
भगवान कहते हैं
God says,
ये, मैं ही
I am,
हैं, उनके कान में प्रवेश करके
and
उनके
I
हृदय में
enter through
सारे
the ears
अनर्थ के
to the
मैं
heart and I clean
दूर
everything in the
करके
heart
साफ करके मैं ही बैठ जाता
and I sit there myself.
हूं। इसलिए सतां प्रसंगात मम बीज संविदो भवन्ति हित कर्ण रसायन कथा तज्जोसनात् आसु अपवर्ग वर्तमनि श्रद्धा रुति भक्ति रनुक्रमश्यति। संत कपिलदेव भगवान
Kapiladeva
अपनी
Bhagavan
माँ देवहूति के कहा
saying
कि
to Mother
माँ,
Devati,
सुनो
Mother listen,
सदा सर्वदा संत
every
महात्मा
day,
के निकट जाके
every time sit close
और
to
संत
Santa
महात्मा
Mahatma
की मुखारविंद से
and from their mouth
मेरे कथा को
listen my katha,
मैं कथा को श्रवण
listen my nectarian katha.
है। क्योंकि संत महात्मा जो बोलते
Because
हैं
whatever
उनके
Santa
मुख
Mahatma
से
they
जो है,
speak from their
वो
mouth,
transcendental
the transcendental vibration, it
अपराध
comes out
चित्त
from their
शब्द
mouth.
निकलता है।
Transcendental words
वही
come from
तुम्हारे
their mouth, and that same transcendental
हृदय में
vibration
आती
comes and enters your heart.
इसी कहते हैं सतां प्रसंगात मम बीज संविदो अवंते हित कारण रसायन कथा तज्जोत्सनाद आसु अपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारति भक्ति अनुक्रमेष्यति। संग भगवान
God himself, Kapiladeva,
अपने माँ देवती के कहने
said to his mother Devati, "O mother,
सदा सदा संत महात्मा निकट जाते
every time sit close to Sant
और
Mahatma
संत महात्मा के
and
मुखारविंद
from
से
their mouth
हरि कथा
listen Hari
क्या
Katha."
कथा श्रवण करो।
What is hear Hari Katha.
किंतु देखो
But
माया है ना,
look, Maya is
ये
there, na?
माया बहुत
This Maya is very
चालाक, ये हमें
very
हरि कथा
smart.
सुनने
It
नहीं
will
देती।
not let us listen Hari Katha.
इस कान से सुनोगे और इस
You will
कान
listen
से
from one ear and it will come out from the other ear.
कथा कैसे सुनना है?
How to
अंदर
listen
जाना चाहिए
Katha?
ना।
Katha should go inside, not.
यदि अंदर में नहीं
If it's
गए
not going inside,
तो
then
काम नहीं होता।
it was useless.
देखो एक कथा सुना रहा
I'll tell you one short story.
हूँ। एक बार
Once upon a time,
विक्रमादित्य के सभा
Vikramaditya's assembly,
एक कापालिक साधु आ गए।
a
क्या साधु?
Kapalik sadhu came.
कापालिक। विक्रमादित्य का नाम सुना
Have you heard the name Vikramaditya?
हैं? विक्रमादित्य
विक्रमादित्य
हमारे
king.
प्राचीन जो है इतिहास में विक्रमादित्य नाम से एक राजा थे, महान राजा थे।
He was a very big king.
उनकी सभा में
In his assembly,
9 जो है
there were nine
रत्न रहते थे।
prominent people. They were like his 9 gems. Kalidas, like they were very high scholar and like they were presiding deities of special kind of arts. And the topmost among them was Kalidas. He was Kalidas. He was
सरस्वती देवी के बरपुत्र थे। साक्षात
Saraswati Devi.
उनके गले में
She
बैठ जाती।
was sitting in his throat.
वो स्वयं बोलती नहीं थे।
He was
कौन
not
बोलते
speaking
थे?
anything by himself.
सरस्वती देवी and who is the presiding deity of knowledge.
The Saraswati Devi is the presiding deities of the knowledge.
देवता
The presiding deities of knowledge, Saraswati Devi was sitting in his throat.
वो सिद्धि प्राप्त कर
He attained the siddhi for this.
देवी सरस्वती के आराधना करके
After worshipping demigod Saraswati,
देवी के वशीभूत कर।
he is
जो कुछ बोलते थे
like whatever he spoke, Saraswati spoke directly from his throat. He was not speaking by himself.
ऐसे महान कवि,
Such a great poet he was.
जिसमें उन्होंने ऐसे सुंदर ग्रंथ 4
He
ग्रंथ
wrote 4 scriptures.
क्या क्या
What were they?
मेघदूत,
Meghdut, Shakuntala,
कुमार संभव
Kamar Sambhav.
और एक ग्रंथ जो है 4 ग्रंथ हो गए।
There were 4.
मेघदूत,
Meghdut,
कुमार संभव
Kamar Sambhav,
और अभिज्ञानम
Abhigyanam Shakuntalam.
बहुत सुंदर ये सब जो है
Very beautiful books he wrote, like the biggest, very great poets. Great poems are in these books.
तो विक्रमादित्य के सभा में
So in Vikramaditya's
ऐसे
assembly,
महान
such great
किंतु देखो वो कपालिक साधु
poems were there. But that Kapalik sadhu was wearing red clothes, like a blood red colored clothes he was wearing.
लंबी कपड़ा पहन कर
Big full body clothes he was wearing, blood red color. And in a cremation ground, he picked up a skull from
क्या
there.
लेकर गया है?
He was carrying a skull in his hand.
खोपड़ी समझते हो?
You understand Khopri? Skull.
वो खोपड़ी हाथ में लेकर के आए।
He came with a skull. And at that time Kalidas,
उस सभा में नहीं थे।
he was not in that assembly.
8 जो है
And other 8
व्यक्ति बैठे।
people were there.
और वो कपालिक साधु
And that Kapalik
आकर
sadhu
के बोले,
came and said
विक्रमादित्य,
to Vikramaditya,
ये मैंने सुना
I heard
आपकी सभा में
in your
बड़े-बड़े
assembly
साहब पंडित
there are
बैठे।
big scholars in your
पंडित
assembly.
रहता है। अच्छा ये बताइए,
Tell me,
ये जो खोपड़ी जो है,
this skull that you see in my hand,
ये खोपड़ी जिसका था वो पंडित था।
this skull was of a scholar or a foolish person? What's the question?
जो खोपड़ी
The skull that I am holding, this skull,
ये खोपड़ी
this
किसका
skull
था? वो
belonged to
पंडित
whom?
थे कि
He belonged to a scholar or a foolish person?
भाई ये कहाँ से लेकर के आया क्या बता?
Who knows whose skull it was? Can you identify after seeing a skull?
शमशान में
In cremation ground, crematory ground, we go there and he just picked up a skull from there.
कितने साल पहले कौन मर गया?
And who might have died how many years ago? Nobody knows anything about that skull.
और उसके खोपड़ी को लेकर के आया और
I
खोपड़ी
brought
को
that
लेकर के
khopri.
बोले आप
And he
बताओ
said, you tell me,
ये खोपड़ी जिसका था
this skull
वो पंडित थे
was of a
या
scholar or a foolish?
भाई कोई पंडित किसी उत्तर नहीं दे रहे।
No scholar was answering. Guruji, Varahami, the big people in the assembly, they did not say anything. They could not answer. That Kapalik Sadhu became angry and he started to abuse Vikramaditya. He said, I heard in your scholars, assembly of scholars, there are big scholars. But look, they cannot answer my one simple question. Then Vikramaditya said, listen, wait for 2 minutes. Just wait for 2 minutes. My biggest scholar, Kalidas, is on the way. Is on his way. Kalidas will come and he will answer your question. Okay. After 2 minutes, Kalidas entered the assembly. He had blessings of Saraswati. Kalidas he came. That Kapalik Sadhu, again he asked the same question. Everybody sit down. Don't be restless. Listen to Katha. Everybody will get food, no problem. Just listen to Katha. Kalidas. That Kapalik Sadhu asked the same question. This skull belonged to whom? A scholar or a foolish? Kalidas said, I will give you evidence. I will give practical and theoretical answer. There are two things. One is practical and one is theoretical. What do you want? You want theoretical answer or practical answer? What do you want? The Kapalik Sadhu said, I want practical one. Evidence. I want practical answer. Okay. This was scholar or a foolish? I'll tell you. So what to do? Bring. There's like a wooden broomstick, and there's a stick in that broomstick. Bring that like a huge wooden stick, thin wooden stick from a broomstick. Bring that one stick. And Kalidas said, look, and put this stick through this ear, and this stick came out from the other ear. It passed through one ear to the other ear in the skull. Kalidas said, do you understand or not? This person was foolish or scholar. Kapalik Sadhu said, no, I don't understand what you are doing. How will you understand? He said, you foolish, listen. Something entered from one ear and passed through the other. What does this mean? Foolish person, na? Foolish person first, they don't listen. And even if they listen, it enters through one ear and it passes through the other. Person who does not listen, what will they speak? What will they understand? And those who listen, those who don't follow, they don't imply, what will they understand? After listening, what should you do? You should remember it, you should think about it, apply it in your life. Like in school, they are teaching. After teaching, you come back to home and you do what? You do homework. You have to do homework. Practice. In science, two things are there. One is theoretical and one is practical. In the same way, scriptures it is coming. We should hear carefully. First, in spiritual life, first bhakti is sadhu sangha, listening Hari Katha and sadhu sangha. You have to sit in sadhu sangha and do what? Listen Hari Katha. That's why Kapiladeva Bhagavan is saying, oh mother, Devati, listen. Every time try to sit close to Santa Mahatma.
संत महात्मा निकट बैठ करके
sit close to Sant Mahatma
ऐसे सुंदर मधुर कथा
and hear the sweet pastimes and glories of God. Like Krishna in Vrindavan, how is he doing sweet pastimes?
किया कि नहीं?
Did he do or not?
स्वयं भगवान होते हुए
God, he is God himself, but yet he is stealing butter. What is he stealing? Butter.
कृष्ण के एक नाम
That's
क्या
why
है?
Krishna's one name is
बोलो मक्खन चोर,
Makhan Chor,
क्या
butter
नाम है?
thief. People call him butter thief.
अपने बेटा की कोई नाम रखते, चोर रखते,
Will anyone name their child a
मक्खन
thief?
लाल पे रख सकते
They
हैं।
can keep Makhan Lal.
हैं? बेटा के नाम क्या
You
रख
can
सकते
name
हैं?
your child
मक्खन लाल।
Makhan Lal,
किंतु कोई अपने बेटा
like
के
one who
नाम
likes
रखा
butter.
मक्खन चोर।
But will someone name their child a thief, butter
बोले
thief?
मक्खन चोर तो भगवान एक ही।
Only there is
भगवान
only one
कहते हैं,
butter thief. God says,
मेरे नाम ही मक्खन चोर है।
my name is butter thief. No one else
इसके
can
कथा
take this
सुना
name.
दो
I will
आज।
tell you one short katha. Listen and then go.
एक व्यक्ति बहुत कंजूस था।
One
क्या
person
था?
was very miser.
कंजूस समझते कि
Do you
नहीं?
understand miser?
क्या है कंजूस? क्या है?
What is a
वो
miser?
ना खाता है ना दूसरे
They
को
don't
खिलाता
eat
है,
and they
पैसा केवल
don't
इकट्ठा
give
करता है।
anyone else to eat. They are just collecting money. Very miser. They're not giving anything to anyone, and they're not eating themselves either. They're not. He was not wearing any good clothes. He was not doing anything,
पैसा को
and he used all to collect this money, accumulate his money.
एक दिन
Well,
सत्संग में गए,
one day he went to satsanga, went to a sadhu.
निकट में मंदिर है,
And this was a nearby. There was a temple. He went to the temple, and he was sitting close to a sadhu.
साधु ने उनके हरि कथा श्रवण कराया। देखो ये मानव
Sadhu
जीवन
spoke Hari Katha
दुर्लभ
that
है।
this human life is very, very
कब ये
rare.
शरीर छूट जाए, क्या
This
पता?
body may go anytime.
जितने आप
We may
लोग
die
बैठे हैं,
anytime.
कोई
We all are sitting here right now.
guarantee है,
Is there any
काफी छूट
guarantee that we will be alive till tomorrow?
इसी समय पास
Anytime
लुढ़क
anyone
जाए,
can die. They'll just fall down and they will die.
अच्छा आदमी, भले आदमी,
A good
वृंदावन
person,
में परिक्रमा
he
करने
was
के
doing,
लिए,
went to Vrindavan
हाँ
Parikrama,
बताओ,
and you tell me
अस्पताल में
suddenly
भर्ती करना पड़ेगा।
he went to get to admitted in hospital
कौन
in
जानते हैं
Gujarat.
कब क्या
Remember,
किसको हो जाए?
anything may happen anytime to anyone.
कोई गारंटी नहीं
There's
है।
no guarantee at all.
हैं? कब प्राण चले जाए,
Life
क्या बात?
will go away anytime.
अच्छा, अच्छा।
Anyways, so
तो कहने लगे,
So he
देखो,
said,
हरि भजन करना चाहिए। क्या
you should
करना
do Hari
चाहिए?
Bhajan. You should do Bhajan of Shri Hari.
तो कंजूस व्यक्ति संत महात्मा
The miser person, when he heard this,
सब लोग चले गए।
all the people went away.
वो कंजूस संत महात्मा के
That
पास आए।
miser person came
आके
to Sant
बोले,
Mahatma and
महाराज,
said, Maharaj,
अच्छा आपने जो आज कथा सुनाया बहुत अच्छा लगा।
he spoke Katha, it was very nice
हैं?
today.
भगवान की सेवा करनी चाहिए।
You
क्या
should
करना
serve
चाहिए?
God. What should you do? You should serve
भगवान
God.
की सेवा करनी चाहिए। किंतु महाराज एक
But
आप
Maharaj,
बताइए,
I don't understand
मैं
one
एक
thing.
पैसा खर्च नहीं करूँ।
I don't want to
किंतु
spend
भगवान
even
की
1
सेवा हो
rupee.
जाए।
When
ऐसे
can I
उपाय
serve
है?
without spending any penny?
तो कंजूस था ना।
He was miser, right? So he was thinking
कंजूस
this way.
व्यक्ति एक पैसा किसके दान
Miser
दक्षिणा
people don't
देता
want to
बहुत
donate
बड़ी
1
बात
rupees.
है। अपना भी खाता नहीं।
They don't even eat themselves. Such is was the level of
इसलिए
his
और एक
miser,
कथा
being
सुनाता हूँ।
miser.
क्या नाम था उसका?
What was his name? Dan Chand Katha.
चलो दान चांद की कथा अगले दिन बताए।
I will tell you some other time about Dan
वो
Chand.
बोले संत बोले दान चांद के नाम सुना कि नहीं?
Have you heard the name Dan Chand?
अच्छा, तो बोले महाराज ऐसे की
Then Maharaj,
उपाय मुझे बताइए,
tell me a solution.
भगवान की सेवा हो जाए
I'll
और
serve
मेरा
God
एक पैसा
and
भी
I don't want to spend a penny
है?
and serve God.
पैसा खर्च नहीं करना
I don't
चाहिए।
want to spend
बोले,
any
अच्छा, ठीक है।
penny. Say,
संत
okay.
महात्मा बोले अच्छा
Sant
देखो,
Mahatma said, okay, look,
पैसा खर्च करने की जरूरत
no
नहीं
need
है।
to spend
तुम
money.
बाजार से
Go to
एक
market
चित्रपट खरीद
and
करके
bring one picture.
कृष्ण के चित्रपट
Krishna's
खरीद करके।
picture.
बाल गोपाल है,
Bal Gopal little Krishna's picture you can
एक
bring.
चित्रपट खरीद करके लाओ। बोले महाराज ये तो पहले ही हमें
महाराज,
बोल दी, मैं तो बोल दिया।
I told you,
चित्रपट
if
खरीदना
I
पड़ेगा,
purchase
नहीं पड़ेगा?
picture, I would have to
ये
spend
तो
money.
पैसा
But I
कुछ पैसा
told you,
देना
I don't
पड़ेगा।
want to spend any money.
ऐसे कई बात बताइए।
Tell me something
ऐसा बिल्कुल
that I don't need to spend even 1 penny and I will serve God. What to do?
संत महात्मा बोले अच्छा।
Sant Mahatma said,
हाँ,
okay,
ये भी मैं बताता हूँ।
I will also give you a solution.
तुम मानी मान ठाकुर जी के भोग लगा देना।
You offer it,
मानी मान
offer
ठाकुर
by
जी
your
के
mind.
भोग लगा देना
Offer
है,
by your mind.
है ना? बोले ठाकुर जी की सबसे अच्छा चीज क्या है?
What is his
बोले
favorite thing? He
मक्खन है।
said
क्या
butter.
चीज है? मक्खन।
Butter.
ठाकुर जी के जो है हमारे वृंदावन
In
में
Vrindavan,
ठाकुर जी के प्रातः काल में क्या
Thakur is
भोग
early in the
लगते हैं?
morning, they offer what in the temples? They
Thakur
offer
ji ka
butter.
naam
So that's
hai
why
kya?
Thakurji's one of the name is
Makhan Lal.
Makhan
Kya
Lal,
hota
the
hai?
one who loves butter.
बोलो मक्खन लाल
Makhan Lal ki jaye.
ठाकुर जी के सबसे
Thakur
प्यारे
Ji's,
क्या है?
he loves what? He loves butter.
बाल गोपाल के मक्खन
Bal Gopal butter. They offer butter to Bal Gopal. They mix with mishri, sugar candy and butter. They mix it and they offer it to Thakur Ji. Anywhere you go in Srinath Ji, wherever you may go,
ठाकुर जी क्या भोग लगता
they
है?
offer this early in the morning. First thing they offer this makhan mishri, butter and sugar candy.
ठाकुर जी की जय मक्खन भोग लगाना।
You
कैसे?
offer this
मन ही मन लगा
by your mind. Just you can offer
मन ही मन ऐसे बैठो
by your mind. Just sit down.
बाजार में जाओ,
Go to
मन ही मन
market
चले
by your
जाओ।
mind.
कैसे जाओ?
By your mind,
मन ही
go
मन
to
बाजार
market.
में गए, सुपर मार्केट
You go
में
to supermarket
और
and by your mind purchase the butter from the
ऐसा
market.
खर्च होगा?
But you spend any money because you're doing it in your mind now.
हाँ, ठाकुर जी भोग लगा।
And offer it to Thakur Ji.
बोले महाराज ये
The
तो बढ़िया हो
Maharaj,
गया।
this is very nice.
ऐसा भी खर्च नहीं
No
होगा,
need to
ठाकुर
spend
जी
any
की
money and Thakur Ji will be served
सेवा हो
also.
जाए। अच्छा है कि नहीं?
Very nice this is, no?
हैं? बिल्कुल आपके एक पैसा भी
You won't need to spend any penny at all.
ठाकुर जी की सेवा भी
And Thakur Ji will be helping. This is called service by
क्या सेवा
mind.
कहा जाता है?
This is called Mansik Seva, service done by mind.
तो देखो
So then
संत महाप्रभु गुरु जी के बात का पर
Sant Mama had faith in the words of the Guru.
वो हर रोज क्या करने लगे?
Every day he started to, after taking bath, he used to sit down
और ठाकुर जी
and
के
he used
स्मरण
to
करके
remember Thakur Ji, and by his
और
mind,
उनके स्नान करा करके
he
मन ही मन
after
स्नान
by his
करते।
mind he
ऐसा
was
क्यों
giving the
करते
bath to Thakur Ji
हैं?
because he did not want to
बाजार
spend
में
any
जाओगे,
money.
गोपाल खरीद
Well, if you
पैसा
buy the
लेके नहीं
deities, you will need to spend
बाजार में
money.
जाओ,
If you go to Loi Bazaar, you
ये
can go to buy a little.
छोटा गोपाल को
Little
खरीद करना
गोपाल।
पड़ता है। गोपाल कुछ खरीद नहीं करना।
He did not want to buy anything, so in his mind he was doing everything. He was
और
sitting.
ठाकुर जी गोपाल को बैठा दिया है कुस्तरी तिलकं ललाट बटले पक्कस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे वरमुक्तिकं करतले वेणु करी कंकणं सर्वांगे हरि चंदन सुललितं कंठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपाल चूड़ामणि। ये ठाकुर जी के ध्यान गोपाल के ध्यान का
This is called the meditating on Gopal. By mind you can do this and offer to Thakur Ji by your mind. By your mind. In the mind itself. You understanding my point? So the miser person, he went to the market. By his mind he was going to the supermarket.
और भोग लगाया
And he offered butter.
और ठाकुर जी को भोग लगाया।
And he offered to Thakur Ji. After doing this, after 3 months, 4 months passed by, he was following the same routine every day.
सेवा आदि करना,
Serving the Thakur Ji by his mind, and he was giving bath to Thakur Ji in his mind. And after that, he was also dressing up Thakur Ji in very nice clothes. He did not buy anything from the market. But in his mind, he is doing everything. Today, see, I will give blue dress to Thakur Ji today. I will give him blue dress today. Like this, in his mind, he was serving Thakur Ji. In his mind,
रसोई बना
he
करके
was cooking for Thakur Ji.
भोग लगा देते। ऐसे करते 2, 3, 4 महीने हो गए।
4 months passed by.
किंतु गुरुदेव ने क्या कहा?
What did Gurudev say? Every day you have to offer butter
याद है?
and sugar candy, makhan. Every day you have to offer this. So one day he was thinking in his mind
और रोज बाजार में जाना पड़ता है।
to go every day in the market. He was thinking in his mind, I'm going to have to go to market daily.
बाजार में मक्खन खरीदने के लिए जाना
I
पड़ता
have to
है।
go to market to buy butter daily. Today what will I do? I will purchase 1 kilograms of butter today.
कितने?
How much? I will purchase 1 kilograms of butter.
वो भी मन ही मन।
In his mind he was thinking this.
सुपर मार्केट में
In
मन ही मन
supermarket,
चले गए। अभी
he
तो
went.
सुपर मार्केट है ना?
The supermarket is there, right?
सुपर मार्केट में चले गए।
He went to the
और
supermarket
जाकर के
and
एक पैकेट
he purchased one
मक्खन खरीदे। एक पैकेट में कितना था?
butter, 1 kilogram of
बोले
butter.
हर रोज क्यों जाएंगे?
And he was thinking, why to go daily?
और आधा जो है
I'll just use half of the butter today and half butter I will use later in the fridge. And next day I will offer it.
ऐसी मानी मन क्या की?
So in his mind,
पात्र में
in Thakurji's plate,
ऐसी मानी मन
with his mind, he started to pour the butter.
ऐसे पकड़े हुए
And he was holding like this in his mind.
देखो
And then
वो जो पैकेट था ना
the packet of butter he was holding in his hand.
बहुत समय तक पकड़
After holding for so long, what happens?
मक्खन क्या हो जाता है?
With the heat of the hand, the butter melted.
सारे मक्खन
And all the butter, it fell down in the plate of Thakurji. All the butter came out from the. He was thinking, oh my God, all the butter has gone now. All the butter is in plate of Thakurji.
फिर काल मुझे अब जाना पड़ेगा
Tomorrow I
बाजार
will
में।
need to go market again.
मणि मन
In his mind he was thinking this.
अरे नहीं नहीं,
Then no, who will go tomorrow? So he took half butter from the plate of Thakurji.
आधा निकालने लगे,
He took out half of the butter from the
हाथ
plate
लेकर के उसको
with his hands.
ठाकुर जी के पत्तल से ऐसे
He was taking half butter from the plate of Thakurji. When he was doing it, Thakurji manifested and appeared. He said, "Hey,
मक्खन चोर मेरे,
I am the butter thief. How can you do this to me? And you are stealing butter from me? How possible?"
बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल। ठाकुर जी बोले मेरे नाम
Thakurji
ही
said,
है क्या?
My name is butter thief. Who are you? No one else can do this.
हैं, तुम चोरी नहीं कर
You
सकते।
cannot steal.
इसका हमारे देखो बिल्लमंगल
That's why
ठाकुर
Bilamangal Thakur is writing. Very, very famous in Braj as a thief.
अनेक जन्मा जिता पाप चोरम चौरम अग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि।
Bilamangal Thakur is saying,
ठाकुर जी कैसे?
Thakurji is like, in Braj he's famous.
He's famous in Braj.
He's famous in Braj as a butter thief.
मक्खन चोर किसका नाम है?
Who is the name? Butter thief is name of Krishna.
बोले मणिमन ठाकुर जी के भोग लगाओ।
By your mind you offer to Thakurji.
ठाकुर जी आपके
Thakurji will accept if your heart is pure
गुरु के प्रति आपकी
and you have faith in Guru.
भगवान भी आपको
God will give you darshan.
वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, बोलो राधे राधे राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, राधे राधे जय जय श्री राधे, बोलो राधे 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 राधे, राधे 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 राधे, राधे राधे जय जय श्री राधे, राधे राधे जय जय श्री राधे। राधा रानी की जय, महारानी आज हम लोग ये कथा के जो अनुष्ठान कर रहे हैं है हमारे प्रभु जी, क्या नाम है?
प्रभु जी
लाहिरी भाई, हाँ लाहिरी भाई, लाहिरी भाई, कमल लाहिरी, कमल लाहिरी,
कमल लाहिरी, like a wave of lotus.
वास्तव ये कमल के भांति उनके
He's like a lotus. He's smiling like a lotus. He's laughing, and he's full of prema also.
और
And
सब में रखना चाहिए.
we should have prema in our hearts.
शास्त्र में कहते हैं
In
देखो
scriptures it is coming,
ये मनुष्य जन्म जो हमें मिला,
the human life that we have got.
इस मनुष्य जन्म में हमें क्या
In this
करना
human
चाहिए?
life, what should we do?
क्या करना चाहिए?
What should we do?
परोपकार करना चाहिए.
We
क्या
should do
करना चाहिए?
paropkar.
परोपकार.
We should do paropkar.
जो मनुष्य शरीर प्राप्त करके
Those who get a human life,
किसी उपकार नहीं करते,
those who don't help others, their life is useless. We should help everyone. Like a
एक
tree,
पेड़
the tree
उनके जड़ से लेकर के
from root to
पत्ते से लेकर
leaf
के
to
फल फूल
fruit,
सब परोपकार में
everything is helping.
लगते हैं. महाप्रभु
So that's why
कहते
Mahaprabhu,
हैं तरोरिव सहिष्णु.
Taroriva Suishna, is giving this example.
पेड़
Tolerant like a
कितने
tree.
सहिष्णु होते हैं.
Tree is very tolerant.
और पेड़ के सारे वस्तु क्या है?
And everything of tree is in service of others.
लगते कि नहीं लगते?
It is happening or not. See this
कुल्हाड़ देखे,
tree.
कुल्हाड़ है ना,
You can use an axe.
कुल्हाड़ देके पेड़ के
If
काटो.
you try to cut the tree with an axe, the tree won't say anything.
जैसे उदाहरण दे चंदन.
Like example is coming
चंदन पेड़
sandalwood.
होता है ना,
Sandalwood tree.
कुल्हाड़ देके चंदन
If
के
you
पेड़ के
hit it with an
काटो,
axe
तो
to
चंदन
try to
पेड़-
cut, then the
ये
sandalwood
चंदन
tree,
पेड़ कुल्हाड़ को क्या कर देते हैं?
what will it do?
सुगंधित.
It makes the axe more. It adds its own difference on the axe. What does this
पेड़ के
mean?
लिए शिक्षा भी लेना चाहिए.
We should learn from the tree. We should always help others.
अपने कष्ट स्वीकार करके
We should
भी
accept
दूसरे को
our
वो
suffering and
सेवा
to
दिखाना,
others their
परोपकार.
service, serving others and helping
जीवन में हम
them. In our life, we have this human life for this regard.
हैं?
He's given human
दूसरे के
birth
परोपकार
to help others.
हैं?
Paropkar.
जिसके पास भोजन नहीं है,
Those who don't have food, give them food.
जिसके पास वस्त्र
Those who
नहीं है,
don't have
कपड़ा
clothes,
नहीं है,
give them clothes.
हैं? शास्त्र में
In scriptures, there are many type of donations coming in scriptures. Why?
हम मनुष्य,
Because we are humans, we should
हम
do.
मनुष्य होने के नाते
We are
दूसरे का
humans,
उपकार
we
करते
can help others.
हैं? गाय भैंस जो है
Cow buffaloes,
वो अपने खा जाता है.
they eat themselves.
यहाँ पर थोड़ा घास डाल दीजिए,
Just put some grass in front of the road, cow will come,
वो अपने खा जाएगी.
and if cow will eat. Will it give grass to another cow? No.
और सबसे देखो एक बंदर, हम लोग
And a monkey in Vrindavan I saw,
बंदर के केला दे दो,
if you give one banana to a
वो
monkey,
खाएगी.
monkey will eat.
अपने बच्चा को तक भी नहीं देगी.
The monkey will not even give to her own children. She will eat the
अपने
banana
बच्चा के
herself.
हाथ में जो केला भी रहे, वो
Even
संग
she
खींच के
snatches away the banana that her children has and she eats. The female monkey.
खाएगी. भले ही अपने स्तनपान कराएगी बच्चा
Maybe
को,
she's
किंतु
breastfeeding her children, but yet she will not feed them bananas.
पशु में परोपकार
In
नहीं.
animals, this quality does not exist.
किंतु देखो,
But in
हम
humans,
मनुष्य इसलिए
we
कहा
are
जाता है,
humans. Why?
हम लोग दूसरे के
So that we can
उपकार कर सकते
help others.
हैं. किंतु
We can
शास्त्र
give
में
to
क्या है,
others.
जिसने भी
In
ये
scriptures
उपकार
it is
है,
coming,
परोपकार है,
the best donation, what is it?
संसार की है.
The best help, what is it?
परमार्थी उपकार जिसे
The
कहा जाता है,
spiritual
जो
help.
नाम,
So Harinam, those who are distributing Harinam, they are the best.
ये नाम ग्रहण करने से
After
भगवत कथा श्रवण
taking,
करने
after
से
listening Bhagavad
पूरा
Katha,
संसार में आपको,
then you won't have to come again in this material world.
इसलिए
That's why
श्रीमद् भागवत में संत
in
राधा जी
Srimad
क्या कहते हैं?
Bhagavat, Srimati Radharani is saying,
अमृतम तप्त जीवनम कवि विदीरितम कालमुसावपम श्रवण मंगलम श्रीमदाततम
Nigrinanti te bhurida jana
अमृतम तप्त जीवनम कवि विदीरितम कालमुसावपम श्रवण मंगलम श्रीमदाततम
Nigrinanti te
भूरिदा जना भूरिदा जना भूरिदा जना भूरिदा जना भूरिदा जना. श्रेष्ठ दाता,
Bhurida means topmost.
सबसे बड़े दाता
Jana
कौन है?
means donor. Who is the topmost donor? Who is the best donor? One who is doing kirtan of Bhagavad Katha.
है? देखो किसी के भजन नहीं है, भोजन
If someone does not have food, you can donate
2
food.
घंटे के बाद
After 2 hours, they will become hungry or not.
है? सुबह आप लोग ब्रेकफास्ट किया?
Did you do breakfast in the morning?
breakfast
You
किया
took
कि नहीं?
breakfast in this morning or not? What did you eat?
हाँ?
Fast.
अभी
Now,
1 बज रहा, 2 बज रहे, चलो 1:30
today, now it's 2 o'clock,
भूख लग
2
गया कि
p.m.
नहीं?
Are you hungry now or not?
हैं? अच्छा अभी भोजन दिया जाएगा फिर।
Now we will be served food again. Prabhuji has arranged very beautiful prasad today.
इसका महाप्रसाद
We call it a
संसार
Mahaprasad.
के लोग भोजन करते हैं।
People eat food in this world, but Vaishnavas, they eat Mahaprasad. This is the Vaishnav language. People, what do they eat? They like we're eating food, they say.
किंतु वैष्णव लोग
But Vaishnavas don't eat food. They say they serve prasad.
ये महाप्रसाद कहा जाता है।
This is Mahaprasad.
हाँ समझे? वैष्णव की भाषा भगवान की
The language of Vaishnava, whatever is offered to God, that is called prasad.
प्रसाद माने भगवान की
Prasad means mercy of God.
स्वयं भगवान
God himself,
आपके दिए हुए वस्तु के ग्रहण
he
करके
accepts for offering and he returns back to you. That is called Mahaprasad.
कहते हैं महाप्रसाद।
That's why we say Mahaprasad.
नाम ब्रह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यो बतांगराजन विश्वासुनित जायते। भगवान के जो भोग लगाते हैं, भगवान
Once you offer to God, what you give to God, when God accepts,
और भगवत उच्छिष्ट के क्या कहा जाता है?
and that remnant of God is called Mahaprasad. Prasad, it's called Prasad. That's why Mahaprasad.
और वही महाप्रसाद
That same Mahaprasad, when the devotees eat and the remnants of the devotees, it is called Mahaprasad. So one is Prasad and then it becomes Mahaprasad. That's why we say
नाम ब्रह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्य बतांगराजन विश्वास नहीं बजायते। अब तो घर में हर रोज
in your house, dal, rice, vegetables you're cooking. In Gujarat, what do you cook?
कड़ी भात पूरी
Bhakri.
और ये वो क्या बोलते हैं?
Bhakri. Khakra. It's like Gujarati dishes. Gathia, jalebi, puri, siro, jalebi.
देखो हम
Look, so
भगवान को लगा करके हम
we offer to God and we say this all is Prasad, Mahaprasad.
एक ही वस्तु आप
One
खाना
same
खाते हो।
thing, like you're eating food.
यदि भगवान के
But if you offer to, if you don't offer to God and you're eating, the scriptures that is said, you are eating sins. You are eating sins. And that same thing when you offer to God,
भगवान के भोग लगाते थे।
when you offer it to God, God accepts that it is Mahaprasad.
ये महाप्रसाद खाने से
If you eat Mahaprasad, all your sins will be destroyed.
देखो
See,
एक ही खाना आप खाना खाते
the same thing it
एक ही
is.
वस्तु
We
खा
are
रहे
eating the same thing.
हैं? किंतु
But
क्रिया अलग हो जाती
the results different if it's offered or not. The results are different.
है। इसलिए गीता में
But
भगवान
in Gita,
कहते
God
हैं,
is saying,
जो कुछ भी खाओगे क्या
whatever
करो?
you will eat, what to do?
पहले
Offer it to me first,
हैं?
and then you eat.
हैं? भगवान गीता में कहते हैं,
God in
मुझे
Gita is
नहीं
saying,
दे करके जो खाता है वो
one who
हर
eats without
ग्रास
offering to
में
me, in every,
क्या करता है वो पाप भोजन करता
they
है।
are eating
और उस
sins.
पाप के लिए
In every
उसको
bite, they are eating
पूरा
sins.
अपने
And then you
संसार
have to
में
come back again in this material world for this regard.
इसलिए क्या करोगे?
That's
जो
why
कुछ
what to
भी
do?
खाओगे, जो कुछ
Whatever
भी
you
पहले
eat,
क्या करो?
first
प्रभु के ओर से।
offer to God.
जत्पुरुषी जज्जोषी जदासी जत्तपुरुषी कुंद्य तत्पुरुष मत अर्पणम। जो कुछ भी करोगे
Whatever you do,
मुझे अर्पण कर दो।
offer it to me.
हैं? और भगवान कहते हैं
And God is
ये
also
संसार
saying,
में जितने वस्तु
in
हैं,
this
वो
material
किसका
world,
है?
everything
प्रभु
belongs
का
to
है।
whom? It belongs to
प्रभु
God.
के दिए वस्तु प्रभु के यदि नहीं
If
दिया
God has given and you're returning back to
तो
Him,
वो
so
चोर बनता है।
one who is not giving this, they are a thief. God is saying in Gita,
जो मुझे नहीं दे करके
and one who is not giving me and eating, they are
और ग्रास में वो
they
पाप
are
भोजन करता है।
eating sins in
सुनिए
each
बात अच्छी
bite.
तरह से।
Listen carefully.
बुरी लगे अच्छी लगे
You whether you like or not, but I will speak truth.
गीता पढ़ो। गीता में सब
Read
भगवान
Gita. God
कहते
is
हैं,
saying in Gita,
जो कुछ भी खाओगे जो कुछ
whatever
भी
you will
करोगे
eat, whatever you will do,
क्या करोगे? पहले
what to do
मुझे
first?
ठाकुर जी के भोग लगा दो।
Offer to
हैं?
Thakur
यहाँ पर
ji.
है, ठाकुर जी है,
Here
गोपाल
Thakur
जी
ji,
है
that
कि
Gopal ji is here.
नहीं? हैं? गोपाल के भोग लगा। कैसे भोग लगाओगे? कि थाली रख दोगे होगा
Put
नहीं?
one thali ji. If you put one thali, it will not work out. You have to chant mantra and offer.
हैं? गोपाल मंत्र के साथ ठाकुर जी के भोग लगाओ।
Offer
भाई
through
जिस
Gopal
मंत्र के साथ
mantra.
जिसके दोगे वही तो आएगा।
Because if you chant and call out to someone, then they will come. I will tell you one ordinary
जैसे
story.
किसी के माता पिता
Like someone parents, when they pass away, when they die, they do pindadan. They do pindadan. Pindadan, it's like a ceremony. After that, like they go to Kashi, Gaya, Ganga, and they do a ceremony after the dead person's name, and on their name they do some donation. Then they receive them. Then they receive. In the same way, to offer God, you have to use the mantra. You have to call out through Gopal mantra and invite him to eat. Otherwise, if you just put the plate down here, Thakurji will not eat. To offer Thakurji, the mantra is given. Through Gopal mantra, you offer it to Thakurji. In scriptures, this is coming. Otherwise, if you just come here, then ants will eat. If you just put your plate here and without mantra, it is lying here, then little ants will come and they will eat this. They will eat all the rasgullas. In scriptures it is said, no, with proper rules, offer to Thakurji with my proper rules. And then eat that prasad. That's why in Gita God is saying, offer to me. And then you won't get any sins and sinful reactions. And then you eat the prasad, you will be free from sins. And at the end, you will attain Maya Bodh also. It should be with proper rules. Onion, garlic, you should not eat that. You should not eat onion and garlic. Those who eat, it is not nice. It is not good. In scriptures, it is forbidden because it is the mood of ignorance, tamasic quality. Onion and garlic. You should eat sattvic. If you purify the food, then it will purify your mind, because food affects the mind. You should purify the food that you intake in the first place. In temple, what are they offering in temple? No, for pure food, pure vegetarian, pure food without onion and garlic. You don't use onion and garlic. Whether you're eating in the house, it's a different subject. But to Thakurji, you should offer very nice, pure vegetarian food to him. We should not eat onion and garlic. It has very, very bad smell. It's there. Many people say it is coming from soil, we can eat, no problem. Poison also come from the soil. Why don't you eat that also? Eat poison. Poison will come from... The poison comes from soil or not? There is a special kind of root. It is in the soil. If you eat that, you will die. From the akand.
सजना नहीं, आकंद जो होता है, जो सफेद जिसे क्या बोले, फल जो है वो क्या बोलते हैं, दूध जैसे सफेद सफेद निकलता है.
It's like a white liquid comes from a tree, akhroot tree. If it touches your eyes, you will become blind. So this is also coming from the soil. What's the problem? No, everything has its own quality. And that thing, and we have to use the things accordingly. That's why God is saying, I've created everything not for you to eat. I've created grass for whom to eat. Cow eat grass, deers they eat grass. Or whatever God has created, you will eat everything. No. In Gita God is saying what to eat and what not to eat. The rule is coming. If you don't study Gita, till then you won't be able to understand. So study Gita. In Gita God is saying the sattvic food is rajasic bhojan, and is tamasic bhojan, sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. Offer sattvic to Thakurji. First purify the food. You should eat pure food and offer pure to Krsna, Thakurji, and then you should eat. Our Prabhuji, what's the name? Kamal Lahiri. And Radha Sundari, his wife name. Today very beautiful. They have arranged beautiful sattvic food. It was cooked in the temple there. So everybody eat prasad, will take serve. Don't eat.
ऐसे खाना खाने के लिए हम नहीं आए.
We are not here to eat.
क्या करने के लिए आए?
What are we here to do?
प्रसाद.
We are here to serve the food, serve the prasad.
देखो एक ही वस्तु.
Same thing, but words are different and
देखो उसके फल अलग होते हैं.
the fruits are also different. Results are different. So that's why we are not eating food. We say come to eat the food. No. You can eat the food in your own house. You are eating anything. Okay, I don't care what you eat in your houses. But here, what to do? You serve Mahaprasad.
क्या करो? महाप्रसाद.
Serve Mahaprasad.
भजन बोलो. है बोले महाप्रसाद. महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्रह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यवतां राजन विश्वास नैव जायते. बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. जय जय श्री राम. बोलो वृंदावन. अभी थोड़ा आरती हो जाए, इसके बाद ठाकुर जी के आरती के बाद ठाकुर जी की जो महाप्रसाद. बोलो वृंदावन आरती करो. बोलो राधे राधे राधे.